Your spiritual protectors and the cosmos itself are eager to reveal remarkable information regarding favorable circumstances heading your direction. There exists an individual in your circle who has experienced restless nights ever since you spoke a particular phrase, one that has filled them with hope about potentially playing a significant part in your journey through life. Your celestial guardians emphasize that receiving a chance to obtain your heart's desires represents a divine gift, particularly when you notice it early and act swiftly to embrace the moment before it passes. The cosmos doesn't always present these chances in clear, unmistakable ways, which is why it's wise to actively pursue them whenever they appear. In this particular situation, something you casually mentioned has ignited hope within this person, likely a comment you've long forgotten, since we can't possibly remember every fleeting remark we make. However, this individual recognized your words for what they truly represented, a golden opportunity to achieve what their heart most yearns for. The wonderful revelation is that their desires align perfectly with what would benefit you most. This represents an exceptionally rare stroke of fortune, as you're positioned to gain advantages regardless of the outcome. Let me emphasize again, this person has been losing sleep over that single word you spoke, viewing it as an extraordinary chance for mutual growth and connection. You may be astonished to discover how much influence your words carry with the right individual. Perhaps you've never viewed yourself as particularly persuasive or impactful, but this is precisely why your spiritual guardians are making contact with you now. Can you envision a situation where one simple word from you could inspire someone so profoundly? It might appear remarkably unusual that someone would place such tremendous value on your expressions. Yet here stands someone close to you who appears prepared to overcome any obstacle based on just that single utterance. Regarding the broader picture, this appears to be someone who desires to establish a romantic connection with you, or at minimum, a meaningful partnership. This is someone who understands their own wants clearly and stands ready to take action the instant they perceive an opening. Therefore, promising good fortune approaches you in both matters of the heart and professional endeavors. Your spiritual protectors view this future connection as sufficiently significant to create substantial transformations in your life going forward. If you're experiencing some anxiety about this entire situation, try not to let worry consume you. Remember that the universe consistently rewards those who perform good deeds, and you've contributed far more than your share. Consequently, you can trust that the cosmos has your welfare as its priority, and will ensure your benefit regardless of how events unfold. This individual interpreted that single word as a personal challenge, one they resolved to meet with complete determination. Even at this moment, they're formulating strategies to capture your attention and position themselves as close to you as possible. Just as the universe prioritizes your best interests, so does this person. They're not pursuing this opportunity purely for selfish gain, as from their viewpoint, you are the central figure in this story. Therefore, they want your joy and fulfillment just as intensely as your guardian angels do. As you can observe, this isn't a cause for concern, but rather something to anticipate with excitement. Essentially, this person represents the source of your approaching good fortune. The moment you voiced that word, you initiated a sequence of events that will help you discover your true potential and work toward a more brilliant future. This is exactly why your celestial guardians felt compelled to deliver this message to you. Transformation is approaching, and it's something you're going to find absolutely delightful. That said, everything valuable requires time to develop properly. The universe desires everything to work in your favor, but you must cultivate patience. The word you spoke serves as the beginning, and considerable time will still pass before this individual can reveal all their emotions and deepest feelings to you. Are you someone who possesses the patience to wait, or do you prefer taking immediate action like this particular someone? Regardless of your nature, there isn't much you can actively do to accelerate the approaching events, but there are several fascinating details you can observe in the upcoming months. When the universe reorganizes itself to help people flourish, there are typically signs and patterns worth noting before the actual events manifest themselves. Keep in mind that these indicators will help you prepare mentally and provide understanding about your coming good fortune. These signs are frequently quite subtle and difficult to detect, but this message will give you a distinct advantage. Most importantly, your guardian angels encourage you to pay attention to moments when you feel sentimental or longing for the past. There will always be occasions when you experience the urge to reminisce, and it's during these times that you're most likely to notice specific indicators. For instance, when you're experiencing unexpected nostalgia, try opening the closest book to any random page. The first sentence you read will probably contain something meaningful to share. Speaking of books, it's also wise to browse your local library or bookstore. You'll probably discover titles that speak to your soul and connect with your current emotional state. In the coming weeks, the titles you encounter in these literary spaces could provide hints about the identity of this mysterious individual. Given how rapidly this person plans to act, there's almost no necessity to search for signs, but it's always somewhat enjoyable to try understanding things through the universe's patterns and messages. In certain ways, this practice helps people become more attuned to their surroundings and increases their likelihood of benefiting from good fortune. One particularly specific sign to watch for is unusual emotional intensity among your friends and family members. There will be times when someone you know intimately will display uncharacteristic moodiness. This heightened emotional state can be interpreted as a subconscious reaction to the person who's about to create significant changes in your life. Other indicators are less clear, but can still offer valuable insight. For example, if there's a numerical sequence you're quite familiar with, then noticing this repeating pattern on license plates or other objects often signals incoming good luck. It might not even be a sequence you particularly favor, but one that appears as an odd coincidence, such as 1234. You might catch yourself checking the time and discovering numbers arranged in perfect alignment. Despite all these details, there's no questioning that good fortune is heading directly toward you. This is a highly favorable period, and you can enhance things further for yourself by expressing gratitude for what you currently possess. You've accomplished remarkable things, and your guardian angels feel tremendous pride in your achievements. Major changes are approaching, and while that might sound somewhat daunting, the universe has set in motion a chain of events that will ultimately provide you with everything your heart desires. I wish to conclude with a special prayer dedicated to you. Heavenly Father, bestow upon us the insight to identify the opportunities that present themselves to us, even when they appear trivial or unimportant. Help us comprehend that our spoken words possess strength and impact over others, and may they always be words that uplift and inspire hope. Lead us to remain patient and faithful as we travel the road ahead, understanding that prosperity awaits us on the horizon. Open our perception to the signs and patterns that exist all around us, revealing the blessings you have prepared for us. we humbly request your guidance and express our gratitude for the positive transformations that are approaching our lives. Amen. Take a moment to breathe deeply and let yourself smile. The universe is eager to reward you and won't keep you waiting much longer. Type 1111 to claim ownership of this message and all the blessings contained within it for yourself. To amplify these blessings even further, share this message with 5 other individuals who could also benefit from the blessings and guidance found within this spiritual communication.